Topping the news tonight, an 11-second video of the portrayal of a Jab Molassie carnival character at the recently held World Travel Market is attracting a lot of negative attention on social media. Many people are questioning the tourism strategy behind the portrayal. However, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine is defending it. Reporter Candice Jackson has the details in this story.
This portrayal of Jab Molassie, a traditional carnival character, has garnered millions of views across various social media platforms. It was featured in an exhibition by the Tobago contingent at the World Travel Market in London, England. The video solicited comments on the use of the portrayal as a marketing tool. Most social media users criticized the portrayal, including political leader of the PDP, Watson Duke.
Nowhere in the history of the countries that have been to the World Travel Market do you find people portraying primitive men or men that are unsocialized, uncivilized. Here
And political leader of the Unity of the People, Nkosi Philip.
What is the product of Tobago? Is the product of Tobago the screams that we just heard? Or are we hearing across the social media? Or is there really a product of Tobago?
The portrayal was included in the presentation by the Tobago Performing Arts Company delegation. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine, who was present in London for the World Travel Market, stated that the 11-second video omitted significant context.
It wasn't isolated, there was an overall performance. It had Dame Lorraine's there, it had live singing of soca music there. There were people from TPAC wearing their Save the Date jerseys for the next year carnival. So it was part of an entire push to get people to Tobago Carnival.
However, Augustine stated he is monitoring the comments regarding the portrayal.
I've looked at it, I've looked at the criticisms that exist, and I've asked myself whether or not maybe we should also pull that character from all local carnival celebrations.
Augustine pointed out that Tobagonians cannot be ashamed of the portrayal of a carnival character abroad while being patriotic to it at home. Further explaining, he stated that Tobago needs to employ various strategies to promote the destination.
And the question we have to ask ourselves, do we have things that can distinguish us, that we can sell Tobago outside of sun, sand and sea? And if the recommendation is that we only sell pictures of Pigeon Point or Pirates Bay, then I don't think we are thinking about tourism well in terms of differentiating ourselves for something for which we have a natural competitive advantage.
While the Chief Secretary does not personally endorse the portrayal from religious and personal standpoints, he stated that it is not his place to discourage expressions from other facets of Tobago's culture.
And that character really and truly represents part of that protestation against the enslavement of people of African descent itself. So that's a whole much more complex and nuanced conversation that I am not sure I am the most equipped, because I have not studied cultural studies.
According to the National Carnival Commission website, the Jab Molassie is a traditional devil mask character which originated from freed slaves using molasses as a disguise on sugar estates. Today, various colored Jab Molassies adorned with wings, horns, and pitchforks entertain crowds. Some are restrained by ropes accompanied by rhythmic pan beating and whistling. Seeking tips, they intimidate onlookers who may opt to, quote, pay the devil, end quote, to avoid interaction. The character has evolved to include diverse colors and materials like mud and chocolate syrup. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.